What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about how I fixed the exhaust rattle on my aftermarket Catback exhaust. The exhaust I bought is from DNA Motoring. I just got it off of Amazon. It's your basic eBay exhaust that is available for these cars. However, it does have some pretty bad fitment issues, so I basically put hose clamps in 3 key areas. One is right in front of the passenger rear wheel. If you put your hand under there, you can feel where the exhaust is, and trailing arm for the rear axle. I put a hose clamp around that. I also put a hose clamp around one of the rear hangers for the muffler at the very rear of the car. This basically just pulled the exhaust up off of the rear suspension so it wouldn't bang on the rear suspension anymore. And then the problem was that it was melting into the bumper, and so I didn't fix this initially. I just let it melt there. Definitely don't do that. So to fix this, I just got another hose clamp and a block of wood and a spare tube of vacuum line that I had laying around, and so it basically offered a nice cushiony support against the rear bash bar, and so that worked out really well. It's a solid like aluminum surface or whatever. You're not going to hurt anything doing that. Looks a little bit janky if you go and start looking up under the car, but there's literally no way to tell from the outside. So yeah, just those 3 things will fix your exhaust rattle. The other note that I wanted to put in this video is I regretted buying the burnt tip when it was new and everything. Looked pretty cool, but it just fades over time and then it just ends up looking like crap. So definitely get the rolled tip. That's a more JDM looking one, or if you want the option to put a silencer in, which I thought was pretty cool, you can go with just like the plain 4-inch, stainless steel. Overall, this exhaust sounds pretty good. I'll put like a cold start clip in here or something. It definitely wakes up the car a good bit. Not like super loud, but it's noticeable. This is basically the only Catback exhaust design that's out there that's affordable for these cars. $150 is where I see these kind of hovering around. I'll put a eBay and Amazon link in the description for them. You can get the Catback, the nice Catback exhausts back in the day, made by like Catman and stuff, that were full 4-inch all the way back. Those are discontinued now. You can get them custom made by Nissan, and I think Megan Racing also makes some. So if you find those are great, but they're going to be like thousands of dollars versus just like $150. So fitment is going to be basically the only difference. These things have held up great. No rust, stainless steel, the metal's good. If y'all are thinking about going for like a full exhaust system and buying headers or a Y pipe or something, a few years ago OBX discontinued all of their stuff for this car, so the OBX long tubes are no longer available anymore, and the catless Y pipe that was out there on eBay is no longer available. You can get a long tubes from Nissan, and I would definitely recommend that, but I think they're like $3,000 or something, so they're super expensive. Definitely worth it for just making power with these cars. Yeah, that's too expensive for me. For the caliber of the build that we're going for here is just like a mild, not even full bolt-ons. So yeah, it's really too bad. I remember when headers for these cars were like $500 for quality long tubes that are just made to fit all the EGR bungs welded in and everything, but sadly those are no longer available. Anyway, I just thought I'd make this video for any of y'all that have aftermarket exhausts on 5th gen Maximas. They can, bang on that rear suspension, but a few hose clamps and a block of wood is all you need.